So the plan here is to make 2 tall hula hoop backdrop stands. I got 8 hula hoops in total and went ahead to remove the wrappings from the 7 hula hoops off the camera. I left one just so I could carry you through the process, and that's how I removed the wrappings from the hula hoops. There we have our 8 hula hoops all unwrapped. I bought 3 different sizes. The biggest hoops measured 15 centimeters in diameter. The second biggest measured about 45 centimeters in diameter, and the smallest hoops measured 35 centimeters in diameter. So I started arranging the hoops into the shape I desired the final backdrop stand to take, putting the biggest hoops at the bottom, then place the smallest size hoops second. The second size hula hoops were placed third, and finally placed the smallest size hoops at the top. Hope that makes sense. I used 4 hula hoops on each stand. I went ahead to join the hula hoops together by applying some hot glue on all the joinery points like that. I did the same for both backdrop stands. Once I was done applying hot glue, I reinforced the bonding by driving through screws on the exact points I applied the hot glue. You can use the screwdriver or the screw drill, whichever works best for you. It would have definitely been faster to use the screw drill as opposed to using a manual screwdriver, but it is what it is. There we have our hula hoops all joined together. The next stage was to make the backdrop stand on its own, and to do that I got 2 wooden bases which were cutouts from an old wardrobe and were quite heavy, which is good considering what we are making. A heavier base means a stronger structure. You can easily buy wooden bases from any local store near you. Both bases measured 34 centimeters by 34 centimeters. The next stage was to attach the wooden base and the hula hoops together, which I did by screwing the hula hoops to the wooden base using a screwdriver. I used a total of 5 screws. Now I faced a challenge after securing the hula hoops to the base. As you can see, the backdrops were tilting over. To fix that, I got a 1/2-inch PVC pipe measuring 80 centimeters tall, and I hot glued it to the base. Be sure to be generous with the hot glue as you apply. I used my hands to support the PVC pipe as I waited for the hot glue to solidify. Once the bond was strong, I hot glued part of the hula hoops to the PVC pipe as seen. I would recommend that you use a stronger adhesive glue if you want a much more permanent hold. I was pretty much impressed with my hot glue. I think it understood the assignment pretty well. And there we have our balanced backdrop stand. I then took it outside and painted it white. So this is after applying 3 coats of white paint. I started out by securing floral foams to the backdrop stand. I'll be linking the video that shows how I do that somewhere on top. I then wrapped one creeper garland to the PVC pipe. I tied a knot at the bottom and another knot at the top of the PVC pipe. Another option would be to use the zip ties, but I was happy with the wrap and tie method I used. I went ahead to add white 35 hydrangea flowers. I also added 3 bouquets of fern leaves and added more greeneries. I cut a pool noodle in 3 smaller pieces and secured them to the backdrop stand like so. I used zip ties to hold firmly. I thereafter added my flowers and greeneries. The entire project used 5 eucalyptus leaves, 20 Christmas leaves, 3 bouquets of fern leaves, 8 peonies, 2 bouquets of rose flowers, 13 rose foam flowers, 14 small roses, 35 hydrangeas, and 1 creeper garland.